Hi everybody, Arkush here for ChicagoFootball.com. And a little more than 24 hours after the announcement that the Chicago Bears have signed former San Francisco 49er defensive end Ray McDonald, the controversy in the storm continues to flow, and we've really decided here at Chicago Football to discuss it intelligently. You almost have to break it down into three categories. The first, and probably most important, is Ray McDonald an abuser of women? Is he guilty of domestic violence? Should he be given this chance here in Chicago? Now, the reality is that he's been accused twice. He has never been charged, let alone tried. I happen to know a number of folks with the 49ers organization, was talking to them last summer when this first came up, and to a man and woman, they told me that they did not believe he was capable of that. Now, it doesn't make him innocent, not by a long stretch, but it is interesting that everybody who knows him says no. What is more interesting is after an exhaustive investigation of the first charge, no charges were brought. There wasn't enough evidence to support it. The second charge of rape occurred in December. They continue to investigate and have found nothing, and McDonald, in fact, is filing suit against the woman who's accused him for defamation of character. So where are we at with this? If he is an abuser of women, no, he doesn't deserve to play in the National Football League. But what if he isn't? What about the premise of innocent until proven guilty? It seems to be something we base our lives on, and it's something that he, as well as anybody else, is entitled to. That is obviously the decision that was made by the Chicago Bears. Now we move to question number two. Is it worth it to the Bears? Why do this? They don't have to. They're not going to the Super Bowl next year. Do we want to give them credit for high moral character and trying to support the young man? No, I don't think so. I think he's a good football player that they think will fit his system. But you actually have to give the Bears credit rather than criticize them for taking on this storm, because they apparently convinced themselves that he is worthy of it, that he is deserving of this chance, at least to continue to try and prove his innocence. Now we move to question number three, which I guess is the most interesting to some. Unfortunately, it probably shouldn't be, but it is. What does he mean to the football team? Does he make them better? And the question is absolutely he does. He is perfect for Vic Fangio's defense. He was a key member of Vic Fangio's defense for 4 years in San Francisco. But it doesn't just stop there. As recently as a week ago, the Bears had nobody to play the 5 technique in a 30 front. They know that they can slip Pernell McPhee down in that spot if they have to, and suddenly they filled a tremendous need all in one day. Is it a risk? Of course it's a risk. And if he does turn out, in fact, to be guilty of any of these charges, hopefully he will be out of town as quickly as he was brought in. But at the end of the day, for all who are ready to crucify this young man before he's had his day in court, it's not the way our system works. It's not the way it's supposed to work. And so maybe we should be giving the Chicago Bears a little credit instead of all the criticism for taking a chance on a young man. And now let's just wait and see how this all plays out. For ChicagoFootball.com and all the best news on Bears free agency, the draft, everything going on in the NFL, stay right where you're at, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.